How do you think the back completely different night and day the locker room today versus the locker room yesterday? So as much as that Shawn Michaels locker room today is getting so much praise from Vince McMahon backstage, it's looking like they don't give a shit that he's associated with Triple H at all. They can keep Shawn.
It's just because Shawn became Shawn without Triple H. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, they knew each other and shit, but Shawn was his own thing. Whereas
entity.
I think
he was his own entity. Yeah.
He was definitely his own entity. Whereas like Road Dogg, I think a lot of his personality became fused with the Clique, which is why he's around. You know what I mean?
He wasn't big enough in Vince's eyes.
Not no longer, but exactly no longer, and that's why he's out. But Shawn was Shawn without Triple H.
But there's also not
Abigail in the house.
Let's not forget that Vince always had a soft spot for Shawn.
Oh,
This is the man. He pulled off one of the biggest screw jobs, right?
Yeah, TJ.
This is the man that Vince paid to go different situations. Has been, you know what I mean? Like, how many times has Vince not taken Shawn out of a bind?
For real,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why Pamela Anderson showed up in fucking the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a reason why it's always sunny in Philadelphia. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's taking care of him better than he has Triple H. So it makes sense.
Imagine Vince puts Shawn in charge of like NXT from now on and shit like that.
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Completely.
This is what you're telling me by this, because the one thing has been synonymous with Vince McMahon and NXT is us talking about the fact that he hates NXT.
Yeah, and this is probably the first thing. Yeah.
Shawn, then that's telling me that he wants to leave it in the hands of Shawn. And if that's the case, that's some crazy shit. Because who's running with Shawn?
What's even crazier to me is that, like, so they wanted to do NXT and this and that, and NXT 2.0, and times are changing, and so they got the most historically toxic locker room motherfucker in Shawn Michaels to come back, and now he's the guy backstage at NXT. Now, obviously, these are two very different people, right? Shawn Michaels from back then and Shawn Michaels today. It's just funny and ironic and very, like, the duplicity of it all, where he was like the biggest toxic trait in the 90s, but today he's like the leader of NXT 2.0 backstage.
That's how it works out, man. That's how it works out.